Hello, friends. My name is Jerry. This is my friend,
Adrian.
And this week we are reviewing Holly Humberstone's album, Cruel World. What do you know about this album, Adrian?
I don't know much. I'm excited to listen to it. Some of my friends have actually been talking about her, and I mean, she's open for Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo, so there's some pretty big names. This is both of our first Holly Humberstone experience, so I'm looking forward to it.
One of the perks of the show is that we get to listen to music that we might not find otherwise, right?
This is true. And I believe this is her second album.
With album covers and stuff, they always say don't judge a book by its cover, but every time I judge an album by its cover, it was interesting and usually validated. So this one, I'm thinking it's introspective and sad.
Looks a little bit like Victorian era. Maybe I'm just saying that because she's British, but as always, full version is on our Patreon. And we can start with a 2-track run here because we have an intro track. So track 1 is So It Starts, ... And track 2 is Make It All Better.
I like the string start.
I see the lights coming on in like a theater or something.
Giving that old-timey vibe. Now there's a low-end build. Oh, that was a nice transition to synth.
Oh, this is such a great tone, man.
Come on, pull a little harder on the belt loops of my jeans. If I'm being a little bitch, it's 'cause I hate it when you leave. I think I need you like the air.
The rasp.
I think I need you like a tea. Everybody stare, I don't care. They're just extras in the scene.
That's a cool line. NPC.
Yeah.
If you have a bad dream, I wanna make it all better.
The piano doubling it. I love this ARP.
If anybody hurts you, baby, I wanna make it all better.
It's very clean too, though.
Yeah.
I'm packing you crush with the blues. Send me flowers, send me news. I came across a pic of you and rolled in stitches on the truth. When I assemble my A-team, we're getting fucked up, no excuses. I wanna be old and gross with you. Matching tracksuits on a treadmill. Stretchy skin, green tattoos. No regrets, I'll fade out with you. No regrets, I'll fade out with you. It's you, baby. I wanna make it all better.
I don't know what's doing this. Like, it's a really cool sound though.
Bad dream. I wanna make it all better. Bad dream.
I was fried.
I wanna make it all better.
This part reminds me of Radiohead, like spinning plates, the crunchy synth.
Yes. Yeah. Cool direction to go in the last part of the song.
There's like 3 different parts of this song. Wow. Thoughts?
I like the direction that it went. It almost went in like 4 parts if you include that intro. That transition was so clean. And I really like that last section. Like, that's kind of, I always like it when someone who's more in the pop realm kind of does something that's slightly more left field like that. Like, I was not expecting it to go like that because you have like that kind of distortion where like the vocals kind of sound like they're cutting in and out. And then you have like a breakbeat that's also kind of distorted, like kind of like 8-bitty, which is just really cool. But I can totally see how she kind of fits into the same similar realm as Olivia Rodrigo, you know, because, I mean, she's slightly dreamier and, you know, cool track.
This is actually like a whole spectrum of her life. Now the immediate, ignoring all the extras in our scene, want to kiss your cheeks off or whatever the line exactly was. But that idea, I'm like, oh, I've been there. And then getting old together in tracksuits, that's the stage I'm in now. So super relatable, but then also like it wasn't vapid. Like it was like a long-term kind of view of something. Like it wasn't pop necessarily. Love the palette.
Yes. And that little arc that was there throughout the whole thing, like that piano part was really, really awesome. We can move on to track 3, which is To Love Somebody.
Got the strings and piano.
So you crashed into the wall. You're cleaning up the broken glass. Thinking what the hell was that?
I love me an acoustic.
In the movie of your life, you're the first to die, and the critics called it trash. They tell you that you feel too much euphoria, right down to the crush. It all breaks down, it always does. It all works out, it always does. To love somebody, to hurt somebody, to lose somebody, is to know you're only human. Honey, to love somebody. Well, at least you got to love somebody.
Oh, we got a double clap.
To the jaw, so you go and brush your teeth. A little powder on your cheeks. And you feel a little better.
All the things we love.
Yeah.
Keep spinning to the beat.
And we got that tambourine.
Gonna try and move your feet. Gotta be boxing quick. I'll tell you that you feel
But yeah, that bass is
you bet it all on someone.
cowbell too.
It all breaks down, it always does. It all
Oh.
works out, it always does. And you wear his t-shirt, you hate his guts. You read the handbook, you take the drugs. You said from here on out it's us. It always was, it always was. To love somebody, to hurt somebody, to lose somebody, is to know you're only human. Honey, to tell you that you feel too much euphoria, right down to the crush. It all breaks down, it always does. It all works out. It
Dude, those
always does.
buzzy synths. That's so good.
It is.
It all breaks down, it always does.
Contrasted by a cowbell.
It always does. To love somebody, to hurt somebody, to lose somebody.
This like post-chorus part that she's doing, like the vocalization is, I love that. I love a
Yeah.
post-chorus thing that's still catchy, you know?
The idea to love somebody and then to hurt somebody, to lose some, like it's all part of it. Like I like that recognition. I thought it was a little bit of like a bit of a jab, intentional jab, is at least you got to love somebody, right?
Yeah.
The at least you thing is like the opposite of empathy. And it's kind of like, that's something you do just to kind of antagonize a little bit. And I thought that was kind of edgy and fun. But yeah, there's just a lot of good songwriting. There's a nice pre-chorus there as well, which you don't get in every song.
I mean, that's just like when you hear stuff this cleanly produced, it's kind of just like, it's just perfect. It's like a well-made car or something, you know. It has all the bells and whistles. Like point out during the song, we have a bass that stuck out of the mix that was really nice. I got some double claps in the chorus, which were nice. Then you got the wet tambourine. Then you get the cowbell. In the second verse, those like buzzy synths would come in after she said a line, which were so good, so unexpected too. Yeah, that post-chorus part where she's doing the vocalization was really catchy. I mean, the whole thing's really catchy. It had a nice groove, very memorable. We can move on to the 4th track here. This is track 4, the title track, Cruel World.
Say it back. I need to hear you need your baby back. Everybody's getting close, taking off each other's clothes. No wonder where you are.
We didn't have parties like that.
It's a cruel world without you, baby.
Ooh.
It's a cruel world. Sugar, don't you be running away for long, please.
It's the second time she did that Stevie Nicks rasp.
Wherever you are is my favorite place. It's a cruel world
Oh, the vocals here.
So sad. You're playing shows at comatose in my bed.
Bed rot.
Yeah. And I'll be going out tonight. I don't know what else to do with myself without you, baby.
That line is so good.
It's a cruel world. Sugar, don't you be running away for always. Take off your shoes and stick around for a change.
Musically, there's so much going on, like in the production. Like it's
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
really nice bass. I thought I heard acoustics in the beginning, and then those kind of faded.
Yeah, there's conga this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little line like that part was so great, and that synth tone. Yeah, it was like sounded like there's a bunch of things playing that same line, so it kind of gave it this like fluttery kind of feel, and it really reminded me of a band that we haven't done yet, but also popular band 1975. Have you heard of them? Mm-hmm. Also, just because of all the ear candy in the production.
Oh, we haven't done that in a while.
I know, right? I've noticed that we haven't, so it's fun to listen to though. It's like more chill.
But you're still trying to figure out, like, okay, so it's a cruel world without you. She's not staying with him too much. I want you to take your shoes off, stay a while. But then she's going to these parties, wishing he was there. And then there's all these modern lovers and people like getting it on. So there's some trouble.
Girl, just text him.
Yeah, maybe
Call him up.
Call me, maybe.
We can move on to track 5, which is Die Happy.
You said in a past life we were spiders, or something real goth and grandiose. You asked if you could hold my hand forever and ever.
Bass and drums.
You asked me if I still believe.
Also reminds me a little bit of the Marias,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, dude.
Something about you, so strange and beautiful. The language that you talk.
Even the color.
Yes.
There's something about you.
Oh, that was pretty.
So hit the gas, I want it fast, want it reckless. Now all that matters is your name and my necklace. And if we crash and kiss the dash, baby, tragically.
Damn.
To die with you is to die happy. I want you in an ivy drip.
That's intimate.
Yeah.
There's something about you. There's something so strange and beautiful. Two shadows on the wall.
I'm picking up some country folk
Yes.
lankery.
There's some distant like steel guitar or something. There's slide guitar.
So hit the gas, I want it fast, want it reckless.
The mood of the album really fits the album art, like totally.
It does. That's what they do.
It's such an interesting way to describe being in a car accident. Crash and kiss the dash.
The Smiths did a similar song, right? If a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. The song's called There's a Light That Never Goes Out. I did it for a bedtime song for my kids once. And then like as I'm singing, I'm like, oh, yeah, no. Different song. I think what they're logging is a numinous moment in time. You're standing at the edge of the Grand Canyon and you see Orion's belt, and then a meteor streaks by, and you're like, oh. You get these numinous moments. I think that's what they're trying to express. Like, like if I died with you, I die happy, because like when I'm with you, it's a special place.
Yeah.
We
got track 6, which is White Noise.
It's Friday and I'm thinking about you. I say it as if I have a choice. When all the other girls in the bathroom trash you, it's just white noise. I gotta go through the stages. Sad song DJ, I just want
Whoa.
Kraftwerk.
Also kind of reminds me of Chaperone. Like Pink Pony Club or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
The white noise was like her blocking out what people are saying about this guy, but he's gone now, not in her arms. They've split, and she just wants to deal with that pain. See, and I would think that if people were talking trash about the person that broke up with me, I'd be like, yeah, let me get in on that. Yeah. So it's really, because I'm from a different generation, so I'm trying to learn from this. Thoughts?
I guess maybe she's just trying to feel her feelings.
That's so smart.
No, but I get your sentiment though. Like, I mean, if like people are like shit talking and you just got your heart broken, it's like maybe
Giddy up.
Maybe she's past the anger stage. Who knows? Who knows what order it goes in for different people? I don't know.
I find this generation pretty mature with this kind of stuff. Like my own children, like I'll just talk with them about something. Like, wow. Or they'll just clock me with like a, dad, think about it this way instead. I'm like, oh yeah, right.
I feel like you'd be hard pressed if you're going out to get a sad song at a club or something. Maybe.
Oh, true.
You know, fun song, upbeat song, kind of in a similar vein as the other ones. They kind of have this slight dancey, a little bit in the 80s synth patches, you know?
For a sad song.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I didn't even catch that. It's true. It's, I don't use the word juxtaposition anymore, but it's like contrasty. Right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know. It's just all super clean. All the tracks are just so well produced.
But littered with like filthy, scratchy, synthy stuff at times where you're not expecting it. And it just kind of balances everything out. But it also like, I don't know, I get a little bit of a dopamine hit and I get a little bit of like, oh, cool. It reinvigorates the track and just kind of sets you up to get into the chorus or the verse or it feels like it's really well planned.
Yeah, it's like they're in a lab with like measuring stuff out, you know? It's very calculated.
Mm-hmm. And it's working.
We're halfway, so snack break. All right, welcome back. It's snack time. And we normally try and connect our snacks to the album. We're going a little opposite. Cruel World, Wonder Bar.
Hey, wait a second. Is it Cadbury? It is Cadbury. So connected to the UK, that's the other connection. So many connections.
I'm mutilating this bar right now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
How? Oh, don't look at him. Look at me. Did I eat the wrapper? Where did it go?
I grabbed it.
Wow, this guy's fast.
Okay, we're on to the second half. We have track 7, which is called Lucy.
That's crazy guitar.
Lucy does her makeup on the train.
This is really reminding me of something.
She's wearing
Blackbird.
jewelry that she made.
Like that, yeah, that pattern. Yes.
Being a young woman in the modern world is strange. You wanna act just your size, not your age.
That is a good line, too.
Yeah.
Anyway, but you know she'll never judge. To be young and lost in London can weigh heavy on your brain. But blue is just a color anyway. And oh, anywhere you go, there is a chorus of angels following close. Open your window, darling, 'cause I believe in you.
So beautiful. The harmonies. Chills.
And you got the mellotron, too, like that flute sound in the left.
World is in full
Yeah.
bloom.
I didn't even notice till you said it.
And oh, anywhere you go, there is a chorus of angels following close. Lucy, don't you know, behind every rain cloud, there is a promise that flowers will grow.
That was the one for me so far. In terms of just like I felt the hairs on my neck stand up. I don't know, I was really pulled into this emotional place that was like good. Like there's a bunch of heartbreak and sadness and then projections of the future in this kind of, in the early part of the album. It almost felt like she's trying to figure out what's up and who she is and how it's all fitting. And then this song, it's like Yeah, but I think she's singing about a sibling maybe. So there's this comfort level and this like, I don't know. Sorry, what do you think?
I like how they kept the sounds of the fingers moving on the fretboard. That's always a nice touch, because normally like a lot of people would like, clean it up and take that out, but it adds that kind of real intimate feeling. And then also that line at the beginning was really cool. Like, you want to act your shoe size, not your age, because it's kind of illustrating that, a lot of people want to act older than they actually are, because the shoe size is the thing that comes first.
But it was sweet.
It was very sweet song.
Like, she felt comfortable. It felt like that was the comfortable song. The other ones were kind of like, oh.
Yeah, I think you're right about it being to have like maybe like a younger sister or something, because it's like, open your window, I believe in you, sort of thing, like a encouraging kind of tone.
Blue is just a color. Even though it's raining, the flowers will come. It's a reassuring thing. Even though you can tell from track 1 through 6 that she's had the blue and she's had the rain, but now her wisdom is being imparted on people she cares about. And I just found that, like, I don't know, nice.
Okay, we're on to track 8, which is Red Chevy.
So if you're ready, won't you come on home, your baby needs you.
McGee palette.
Yeah.
And I've been holding it down
That 80s.
for a while now.
Prince.
Yeah.
Like that, I wanna die. Back in your red Chevy, and I never felt so goddamn heavy. I could take a picture of you if you let me. Why you gotta look so goddamn sexy? I'll be yours to keep, to get fast food and play video games. I know it sounds stupid, but you're all that I need. I know it sounds stupid, but you're all that I need. So kiss me like you fucking mean it. I'm yours. Yours to keep. In the corner shop on your street. I know it sounds stupid.
Oh, that's a good line.
I know it sounds stupid, but it's all that we need.
Bring back corner shops, man.
Kiss me like you fucking mean it. I'm yours.
Yeah, this part, it does feel like Dijon McGee.
Dijon too, right?
Oh,
Dusty sax.
kind of did not go in the direction I thought it was going to go.
How so?
Well, because it opened with that like kind of 80s sounding, and then you have like that massive snare hit, and then it kind of brought in like the real drums and the kind of like stadium rock kind of guitar thing, you know, where I thought it was maybe going to go in more like an 80s pop direction with like, you know, those massive drum machines, but it kind of went in like a different direction.
Kind of like that though, hey? To me, if it was like that the whole time with the 80s pop synth thing, I think, I don't know, it would have been too much.
Yeah, but totally had that flavor of Dijon, maybe in particular where you feel like you're in the room, like it's being recorded in a room. It's like they're all just like really close together playing that song live, you know?
Yeah.
That sort of feeling.
That's a really good call, because I was trying to figure out why it felt so familiar that way.
Yeah, because it sounds like almost hollow. Like you hear that room sound.
The thing about the title, Red Chevy, this is the UK, but Chevys, I mean, they're pretty rare. Fords were brought to the UK a lot. There's a lot of different Fords, but I think Chevy is more rare. They have to be imported. So I'm just wondering what kind of red Chevy and who would have it. And whoever she's dating is probably a car aficionado. Or it could just be like geared towards an American audience, and Chevy just made sense.
We are on to track 9, which is Drunk Dialing.
Been there, done that. I like that.
I'm gonna shake my non-existent ass to the shitty song. And baby, I am drunk dialing you. And baby,
That piano, subtle piano, is so pretty.
what's left to lose?
I like where they went with the drunk dialing thing. Like, it's really good lead into it. Great chorus.
Wanna put my new rocks on and I'll admit my current dress code is straight out of the cemetery. But when I get back to my best, you won't ever take
I like the subtle humor that she has sometimes.
Yeah.
It's nice.
That bass line is great. The intro, I love the whole song. I'll say that. The intro was really good. I loved how you pointed out her sense of humor. That makes her so approachable, real, relatable, and she seems confident, right? When you have a sense of humor, you seem confident. And then as the song progressed, it seemed like she was becoming more desperate when she went to the bridge, right? When she wants to go to his house and be there and think about laying on her bathroom floor. And then I was like, oh, but you're funny. You can handle this. So I mean, I just felt like she started off exactly how I wanted her to be, and at the end, I felt sad that she. Anyway, this is the dad talking. I should just shut up and let you talk about production. And the production was great, I thought.
The humor does make her personable, because sometimes when an artist is so removed from being funny, you know, obviously not every song, but like when there's like some subtle humor here and there, it's like it makes them feel more real, like it's like a actual person that's not this like, I don't know, elevated thing. So it's a nice touch to throw those in there. You need to have the self-confidence to joke like that. Again, I like the mix. Like there's some like twangy guitars throughout on this track and some other tracks, and then you mix that with like the 80s synth. It's like a interesting combination that really works. Okay, we can move on to track 10, and this one is Peachy.
When you're walking me home and we're soaked to the bone, this is almost everything. With your head on my chest, I forget that I don't know much about anything. You got it all mapped out, you play it out like a movie, and I'm best supporting actress. Don't put your faith in me. Don't put your faith in me. So we drive to the coast, hold my hand, hold me close. This is almost everything. Your eyes, I couldn't hurt you if I tried. You got something so delicate. And if it's peachy now, let's not talk out loud, and nothing bad can ever happen. If you're surefire, maybe I'm just tired. Can we just die laughing? Don't put your faith in me. Don't cut me a set of keys. God knows I'm 24.
That piano.
I'm still a baby. Don't put your faith in me. Right now we're all the rage. But how are you so sure?
Wow. Talk about saying the quiet part out loud.
But it also seemed like she was kind of trying to avoid the difficult conversation and just be like, can we just die laughing? You know, like kind of, can we just keep it surface level almost?
Totally. Being at different spots in the relationship and not knowing where they stood and then not wanting to reveal your hand. I love that kind of songwriting. You could pick up the male vocalist had the British accent. Right?
Yes. Yeah, that was a nice touch too. And I like how at the beginning and end you had like her stepping off the piano and then like, you know, moving around on the bench at the beginning, kind of like a voice memo sort of thing. That was cool. But very lush song that had a nice payoff at the end. We got track 11, which is Blue Dream.
Babies in a band t-shirt, babies in a band I heard. Demigod swimming in the light. Wasn't gonna let him, but I might. Wanna take you home for the night. Wanna fool around, pillow fight. You brought flowers in from the rain. If you put your guard down, then I'll do the same. Now we're neck deep in sweat beads and sunscreen. It's just mean. Oh, how could I refuse you now?
Just being smitten by this guy But the guitars are so nice. Bass and
You got
Yeah.
a 25-minute ETA. It's 25 more than I can wait. You brought flowers in from the rain. If you put your guard down,
That line.
I'll do the
so I was in the drum and tone.
deep in sweat beads and sunscreen.
What was that line that you pointed out that I missed?
It was if you drop your guard down, so will I. Kind of ties back to the last tune. But then I don't know if it does actually. Well, kind of, but not really, because it seems like in the last song, the other person had their guard down already. So I don't know.
I mean, you've been in a relationship before. It's not. It changes.
Yeah, that's true.
Things just change. They do something or say something. Wait a minute. I love the bass tone on that one. And then when you pointed out that line, that's when the drums came in, like the real snare, and it was tight, but it was played loose. Like it was just soft, and there's so much going on.
Also, the second half, less of it has been like sad, like heartbreak, maybe like drunk dialing. But then other than that, like really, it's kind of just talking about maybe more of like the infatuation side and like the early stages, if anything, or someone new after the previous breakup. I don't know, but it's less. It's different than the first half thematically. This is the last one.
Already?
Yeah, we got track 12, which is Beauty Pageant.
So it starts with a girl in a bar, and she's singing from the heart. Glitter curtains, sticky floors. She would die for the applause.
This is giving me 70s singer-songwriter vibes.
Yeah.
Still alive, you'll find me chronically online. Dry my tears, I'm good to go. 'Cause I'm too young, too sad, too numb to give a damn. I'll strike a pose, I'm ready. Come on and make me pretty. The stage is yours. Don't forget to have a ball one day. I'll make you love me. Come on and make me pretty. So I'll dance till I drop. Pull my strings and wind me up.
We're kind of getting a. We haven't really had plucked strings like this since the intro track.
It's feeling like Beatles ABBA.
Yes, yeah. That too.
What were you going to say?
A bookend, that's all.
Yeah.
But I'm too young, too sad, too numb to give a damn. I'll strike a
Wait, this is actually. It sounds like a Beatles song that I can't think of.
I won't stop until you love me. Come on and make me pretty.
I think it's Hey Jude that I'm thinking of. Wow. You know that part?
Yeah, I do.
That
That's
part.
what you felt?
But it kind of went different after that. But literally just that like 2-line thing.
I could tell you were really into it. Like you wanted to know.
Well, because I could hear like Paul McCartney's voice singing that thing, and then I was like, "Oh, it's Hey Jude." That's from Hey Jude, right? Like,
Yeah. The content of the song felt a little bit like she was revealing the pressures of life at this stage and how she has to put on a facade sort of to...
Yeah. I like the chronically online shout. And she even mentioned like bed rot in kind of a funny way, because you pointed out earlier in the track list, it's kind of like there's the duality probably of like someone of her stature, like as a pop star, there's like the duality of being chronically online in your bed rotting, watching shows or whatever, and then being all dressed up and going to perform, you know? Quite the stark contrast there.
I felt like this was a super honest album. Yeah, it was really like, it revealed a lot about the human condition and what it's like being her. So in a sense, it reminded me a bit of like what Addison Rae was going through, but this was a lot more, I feel like, cerebral in the sense of talking about all these things she's going through. I could connect with it and I could feel those things I felt when I was 19, but also realize that, you know, I'm in the jogging pants tracksuit stage. And it's not bad.
Yeah, I think the album has something for everyone. The palette is like, there's tidbits for someone from any era, someone from now. You got some of the 80s callbacks, 70s stuff, even like 60s pop. There's some songs with some twang. There's some like 80s kind of like dancey tunes. Definitely set a mood with the album. I think like the dreaminess and kind of there's always like this like kind of fluttering high end that's very shiny that kind of matched with the energy that the album cover had, which was cool. And it just puts you in this like starry blue, deep blue night. Talks about the different stages and where maybe you find yourself after a bad breakup, and maybe the lack of vulnerability that can come after something like that, because later in the album she kind of talks about these maybe newer situations. I don't know.
That's what it was. That's why she didn't want to. She wasn't sure if she was ready for it, because
yeah, maybe
that's smart.
Perhaps. Maybe I'm just thinking that because of the track list. She's very confessional at the beginning, which is kind of what happens when you are heartbroken, and then she's kind of talking about not wanting to let her guard down in the second half. So I don't know, but really clean production throughout, just stuffed with little things you can pick out.
In terms of rating, I would go A plus probably for it, because like when I'm giving S's, it's usually like something that's groundbreakingly different, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
And I didn't get that from this album, but I did get what it was great.
And I think it's comfortable in being that. It's clear what it's setting out to do, you know? So I think I would go B plus. While I like how she talks about like love and all that, I think for me personally, like it's not, maybe right now I just don't super resonate with it, but I could totally see the mass appeal of it and how there's something for everyone. But it was a fun listen. It's something that you could throw on no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get everyone happy.
It's super listenable, and it connects you to so many different genres.
I like when a pop record does that, because you don't get them all the time.
You don't, and I think it's been like 6 albums since we used the term ear candy, like the actual reason that the show is named what it is, and then you shouting it on this album, I would say is, as the French say, apropos.
Yeah, this album brought that term back out from its hibernation. Those are our thoughts on Cruel World by Holly Humberstone. As always, full version is on our Patreon. This was fun.
This was fun. Thank you so much for joining us.
Until next time.
Bye.
See ya.